Once upon a time, in a kingdom far away, there was a wise and generous king, despite having only one leg and one eye. He ruled his land with great competence and fairness. One day, as he strolled through the grand halls of his palace, he stopped to gaze at the portraits of his ancestors adorning the walls. It was at this moment that a desire grew within him. He longed to have his own portrait painted. However, the king couldn't help but feel uncertain about how his portrait would turn out. He was acutely aware of his physical abnormalities and wondered how they would be captured on canvas. Undeterred by his doubts, the king decided to invite painters from all across the kingdoms to come and display their artistic talents. As the painters gathered in the court, a sense of confusion hung in the air.
They were profoundly
puzzled about how to depict the king's true beauty while staying respectful of his physical limitations.
polite yet hesitant.
They declined the king's request to create his portrait, fearing that they would be unable to do justice to his majesty. Just as disappointment began to settle over the king, a young painter stepped forward, brimming with confidence. He assured the king
That he would.
create a stunning and memorable portrait,
That would truly.
capture his essence. The king's hopes were reignited, and he eagerly awaited the unveiling of the artwork.
Days turned into weeks as the
Young painter diligently worked on his masterpiece. Finally, the long-awaited moment arrived, and the young painter unveiled his creation. In the royal court,
the assembled nobles,
and esteemed guests held their breath.
in anticipation
The king's heart swelled with a mix of excitement
and trepidation,
as the portrait was revealed.
gasps of awe and amazement filled the room. The king, depicted on a majestic horse,
Was captured in the prime of his strength and resilience. His lone leg was visible, and he held a bow, aiming an arrow with one eye closed. Yet there was no trace
of his physical deficiencies,
or limitations. Instead, the portrait showcased the king's unwavering determination and his skill as a master archer. The king's heart overflowed with gratitude and appreciation for the young painter's artistic vision. The portrait highlighted his positive characteristics, emphasizing his strength,
skill, and regality.
while respecting the king's physical differences.
The king realized the
Importance of looking beyond one's limitations and focusing on the positive aspects that define a person's true worth. The moral of this tale is a powerful reminder for all of us. Instead of fixating on the shortcomings or physical differences of others, we should seek to see their inner strengths and virtues. By doing so, we honor their true essence and promote a culture of acceptance, appreciation, and inclusivity. Just like the young painter, let us strive to paint a beautiful picture of each other, one that celebrates our uniqueness and highlights the positive qualities that make us who we are.